All right, here we go, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Stage 3, Lake Fork. I hadn't seen this footage yet, so this is gonna be kind of interesting to go through. Here we are, we're waiting for lines in, I'm assuming. So I started, when you look at a map of Fork and you see all these awesome creeks and pockets, in my mind, every time I've ever been there in the spring, that's the biggest battle I fight. And you guys watching these videos, you probably see that, but boat pressure and boats and around lots of boats, I don't do well in those situations. And I know it affects me way more than it does if I just got in there and fished. So that's why I chose these main lake banks or main lake little pockets. For me, I felt like it's less boat pressure. I didn't feel like I was behind 5 boats in front of me. Yeah, I had boats fishing in and around, and it's frustrating, but it's just part of the game. The worm I was throwing, I think it's that new straight money worm that Berkeley was throwing. I was throwing that and the bottom hopper. The straight money had the purple version of it. Heck, I got it right here. There it is right there. That's exactly what I was throwing a lot. I just, when I get done in a tournament, I cut everything off and it just kind of goes up here. But it's like a margarita color worm. And that was the one I was throwing. I had the 5-inch and the next size bigger.
I got a bite, finally. Good night, it took long enough.
I think what this fish told me was, slow down, Edwin. Because I kind of worked it out away from the stump and it took him a while to bite it.
Yes. You got it started now.
Maybe an hour late, but I got it started probably 2 hours late. Yeah, I'm 2 hours fishing. 2 hours and 3 minutes and I get my first
4 pounds, 14 ounces.
414.
£2 pounds, 6 ounces.
Hooked. Yes. Oh, look at that. That hook is, look, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. Oh, I hit it hard.
4 pounds, 7 ounces.
4.7. Look how shallow that fish is living. He got hit, had to be hit by like a big blue heron or something. They got big old males. I mean, that's the male here at Lake Fork. That's the beauty of it. That's a male. He was peeing all over the place. I got him. It took me like a lot longer than it should have, but I got him.
Oh yeah. This one here, I threw at a stump way up shallow. Like, you can see bottom, super shallow. I mean, that was up there shallow. You can see I'm looking away. I've done giving up on it. And I mean, it's not a giant, but it's a scoreable bass. I think it's 215 up there, dirt shallow.
Little big. 2 pounder.
1 pound, 13 ounces.
Zero that scales out.
I give him a look like, you gotta be kidding me. Edwin, he's a 1 pound, 13 ouncer.
1 pound, 13 ounces.
You hate that. Yeah, I go all the way around the pocket, get out here on the point, and I catch one right there. I'm thinking, well, maybe they're on this little point right here, and I don't catch another one off this point. And it's not even a big one. Here's my thinking. I think the water was a lot colder, and I don't want to make my videos all into excuse sessions, but there wasn't main lake fish spawning yet, that many of them. There was obviously some. I caught this. You know, we've been there a bunch in the Texas Toyota Bass Classics, and this pattern really worked well for me during those events, and they were always 20, 30 days later. And you know, there's a whole nother wave of fish that hadn't come up yet. And that's when these main lake pockets, main lake bays, I think really shine a lot better. I'm gonna go to day 2. All right, here we go, day 2. I'm gonna start trying to fish the conditions. It's cloudy, rainy.
That's a big one. Golly, stay on there. I just gotta slow down. Every one of them dark spots got fish on it. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Come here. Open that mouth up. Quit flopping. You're all mine. Yes. There we go.
5 pounds, 10 ounces.
5'10". You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. Yes.
4 pounds, 6 ounces.
9 pounds of bass. Just a few minutes.
Yeah, that sure makes you feel better getting 2 bass back to back, just getting bites. You know, I'm 2 hours into the day, so you can only imagine catching 2 of them and making a jump like that. Sure made me feel a whole lot better.
He's heavier than I thought he was. What's everybody think? 2 pounds or no 2 pounds?
2 pounds, 2 ounces.
Woohoo! My cameraman was wrong.
It's one thing I do when I'm sight fishing. I will try multiple baits. There's always going to be a bait that's going to trigger a bass to bite. Maybe a big bait, maybe a little bait, maybe a standing up bait, maybe a drop shot. They're all different. Every bass is different. There's not one bait in sight fishing. And see, I flipped that bait up there and it was a bigger bait on the bottom on a Texas rig.
I just raised the power pole up.
I was fixing to give up on it. And it's a pretty good one. So, you know, that fish didn't react to the drop shot. You know, I'd been flipping light line in there and
I raised the power poles up. I thought, I just don't know if it's a very big fish.
couldn't see him, I couldn't tell.
3 pounds, 14 ounces.
Good fish.
All day long. Thank you, girl. I'm gonna win over for you. 2 pounds. I need you to grow a whole lot here. Maybe. What do y'all think? 2 pounds or not? Oh yeah, that fish 2 pounds. 2 pounds, I'm feeling it.
2 pounds, 4 ounces.
2 pounds, 4 ounces. Holy cow.
It's so funny, you get more excited about a 2-pounder than you do a 4-pounder. It's because it's a scoreable bass, I guess. I mean, it's funny. I don't think I'm the only one either. I think watching all my competitors, when you see them on live, it's like you're just hoping it's 2 pounds.
Man.
4 pounds, 3 ounces.
4-3. Oh gosh, almighty, that took forever. Got that one. That's a good one. Golly, that's a big. Golly, come here, fish. Come on. Had my hand on it. Oh gosh, he's barely hooked too. Gosh, I got her. I got her. Yes. Oops. That is? Gosh, it is.
5 pounds, 4 ounces.
5-4.
Yeah, I think that little flurry of fish catches, they send a guy to come get the camera, and he's probably fixing to get out right here. Yep, took my microphone off, gave it to him, get out of my boat. That's a good feeling though when they come to get him out of your boat for that reason. It's not a good thing when they come to put him in your boat at this time of day, because that means you're on the cut line. Yeah, I don't think I catch any more. That's my day 2. Made it to the qualifying round. I finished 11th. Gonna do an interview right here with Rob Newell and Dave Appleton. They say it's from the waist up, so I just pull my rain suits down to my knees. Looks kind of funny there, but you'll never know in the interview that I've just got them around my knees. I didn't want to take my shoes off to do the interview, but that angle there with the GoPro looks kind of funny. Rob Newell's a good dude. He does a great job. He's an actual reporter that he protects what we're doing. He fishes. He knows what he's doing. I mean, we give lots of information up in it, but there's always a little piece of information I'll ask Rob. I was like, man, I don't really want to say this, or I don't want to say that yet. You know, I want to divulge that come at the end of the tournament, and he just always respects that, and I really appreciate that about him. Anyway, day 2, let's go to day 3. All right, day 3, here we go. Another cloudy day. You know, practice was all sunshine and nice, and that's just what you want. That's what I want in the spring, is sunny conditions. We got rain again. I don't go very far. I just go straight across and take off on that main lake bank. Change my mind, it looks like. Move again. We can watch this quick, guys, because here's the deal. On this day, I didn't fish very good. I don't know, I just felt like there was more boats on this stuff than there had been. I don't know why, but I got pretty frustrated just when I was getting behind, and I fished really fast, and I didn't need to. You know, any one of the stretches, like I said, this wasn't the best area of the lake to be in. So the bad or the ugly, whatever you want to say, I was fishing a little bit too much history. You know, I'd had a lot of success on these, but like I said, the water's a little warmer. There's more fish up on these stumps. That's a mistake I made. You guys are gonna hear me saying this as you follow my channel. I'm gonna struggle with this till I'm dead. Boats and boat pressure and fishing behind people, it is a constant battle for me. And I'd almost rather fish like this and have a mediocre finish than fish around a bunch of people. I don't know, it's just, I guess I like the solitude and the solitaire, and to know that I'm throwing at a stump that hadn't been pitched at in an hour or 2 or 3 or all day. You know, that's a struggle, and that's somewhere I need to get better, is fishing in a crowd, because I don't do very good at it.
£4, 13 ounces.
Zero that thing. That thing's got to be a 5-pounder.
4 pounds, 12 ounces.
412. It lost an ounce. Is it a 2-pounder? Oh yeah. Oh, gummit! Sorry, buddy.
2 pounds, 4 ounces. 2 pounds, 9 ounces.
That's my day, guys. I tried really hard. I don't know what else to say about it. It didn't go good. It's a whole lot funner watching these things when you catch them. Well, frustrating event. I locked into flipping stumps, and you know, looking back, I think the lack of sunshine really hurt me. One, because I could not see the deeper stumps, or the ones, you know, the deeper ones. That was the key, you know, ones that are out there 4, 5, 6 feet of water, and ones that weren't above the water that everybody was flipping. And 2, just for the fish to be tighter to them. I was pretty stubborn. That's what I wanted to do. I had confidence doing it. I felt like there's less boats doing it. You know, looking back, I should have obviously got up shallower and done a lot more sight fishing, and got back in some of that dirtier water. So I just didn't make it happen. I don't know what else to say. Move on to the next one. Headed home for a while, and yeah, headed home for a long time. Didn't know that at the time. Whole coronavirus hit. Yeah, that's the deal. It was cloudy for 3 days straight, or all the days that I fished, and that's a big part of it. You know, I needed sun. You know, I just didn't catch them. I don't know what else to say. I don't want to make excuses on it. I just didn't get it done, and you know, the decision I made to fish the way I fished, it wasn't the right decision for that week, obviously. So it is what it is. I'm ready to go again. I'm ready for this virus to be over. Watching that makes me burn, wanting to go rectify myself right now in another tournament. So let's go do it.